Hello there, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we found out that we need to head for the Sky Pillar to meet Rayquaza. We also started our search for a Relicanth in the seaweeds outside of Satopolis. And in this episode, hopefully we will capture Relicanth before heading out to find Rayquaza. Between episodes, I did get a chance to check for the guide, and as I thought, Relicanth is definitely available in the seaweed out here surrounding Satopolis. So it's just a matter of patience. Hopefully it won't be too much longer before we encounter Relicanth. In the meantime, we can just take this time to let Breloom level up. And while Breloom is leveling up, we can consider what other team members we should bring for the eventual gym match. No, I don't want to go up. I was thinking about Johnny, putting Johnny in the party for the gym match. But I might just go without Johnny so that Trapinch has a chance to gain some experience. Or I can swap out Pans, since Pans won't be useful during the gym match. That might be the play. I guess we'll see. We have a little bit of time left still. We have to hunt down Rayquaza after all. Earlier this week, there was the September Nintendo Direct, which had a decent selection of games. It seemed to be very strongly leaning towards RPGs and simulation games, particularly farming simulations, which was not to the taste of a lot of people, but also, of course, lots of rumors and leaks. Mostly rumors at this point. Have spoiled people's perceptions of events like this, like Nintendo Directs especially. Because whenever a rumor doesn't turn out to be true, people get upset. And they take the Direct to be a bad Direct because it didn't confirm rumors that were never actually confirmed to be scheduled in the first place. But it was definitely noticeable that there were a lot of RPGs and farming sims, which didn't bother me much because I happen to like RPGs and farming simulation games. There were some announcements that were newish and out of nowhere. like a port of Kirby's Return to Dreamland for the Nintendo Switch. They also revealed that the sequel to Breath of the Wild is coming out on May 12th of next year, and it will be titled Tears of the Kingdom, which is a pretty nice title. I think that game is going to be huge. It's interesting that they set the release date for May. So that means that, of course, it won't be the big holiday game for that year. Which means Nintendo has something cooking planned for holiday 2023. I suppose we'll find out about that probably in January of next year, since usually Nintendo does a big direct in January. Sony also had a State of Play on the very same day. I think this is probably the first time, maybe outside of events like E3, where we've had a Nintendo Direct and a PlayStation State of Play on the same day. The State of Play was kind of par for the course fare. I think something that stood out to me the most was probably that Project Eve has a new name. I don't recall what the name was at this moment, but the game is looking pretty good. There's also a nice trailer for the upcoming God of War game, which looks good. Looks pretty solid. So both Nintendo and Sony have their big games lined up. There was also an Ubisoft event and Disney's D23, but I didn't really bother with watching those. I might go back and watch the recordings of those events just to see all of what was announced. Interesting that we're seeing all of these announcements and streams in September. This seems like it's all the stuff that would have been at E3 if there wasn't E3 this year. And of course we've got Scarlet and Violet coming in very soon, in just around 2 months now. Yeah, it's just about 2 months. I'm very hyped for that game. I think it's going to be fun. I'm one of those people that pretty much enjoys experiencing all Pokemon games, so I'll be fine with Scarlet and Violet, and Scarlet and Violet do look very good so far. The 3-tripart story looks good, very good to me. Interesting that they have the sort of evil team elements separate from the main story. That's probably going to be, well, I guess there is no true main story, but in my mind I always considered the Pokemon League quest to be the main story, so... And I think that's a fair assessment, because that has been the standard for the series, with Sun and Moon being the only exception, and even then, Sun and Moon has sort of proxy for a Pokemon League and gym battles, until the point that they established the first league in Alola. I think that the evil team, Team Star, has some... At first glance, it looks kind of middling, but I think there's potential since the first admin they introduced seemed to be a fire-type specialist, indicating that there might be other specialists of different types. Maybe a full... I don't know if they would go that far, but it would be really amazing if they did. If the evil team had a full-on 18 specialists, one specialist for each type. That would be quite impressive. But I kind of wonder, they probably wouldn't do that, since if they did that, it might overshadow the actual gym quest in Pokemon League, since there are only 8 gym leaders. So maybe they won't do that. I guess they could also do something like have the specialists, all the specialists in Team Star be in types that weren't featured in the gyms. So between the gyms and Team Star, then we'd have all 18 types covered, a specialist for each type. They could do something like that. The Pokemon designs and introduced so far have been pretty darn nice. There's nothing that's been like super unpopular or seemed way off base. I mean, maybe the new Pokemon that sort of look like Mega Man characters. I think Armorage and Ceruledge, I think. I'm going by memory on their names. I don't have their names memorized, and of course there's no pronunciation guides for the names. But those designs look kind of... I would probably say those are the most... probably the most out of... not out of place, but most... I would say... intense designs. There are lots of people that like to say some designs are quote-unquote not Pokemon-like designs. I'm one of those people that doesn't really feel that way, since Pokemon designs have always been very varied and gone across a wide range of ideas and thoughts, which is why it's part of the everlasting, enduring popularity of Pokemon, is that the designs are so unique and span such a wide range of traits and characteristics. I can't believe it's taking this long just to find Relicanth. Finally, speak of the devil. Alright, we can't afford to mess this up because it will take forever to encounter it again. Do we have dive balls? Yes, we do. Ooh. Let's see. Got a plan here. Ignore. Been a while since we've seen you, Igna. Nightshade. That definitely won't do enough damage to knock it out. We can do it again and get it into the yellow. Then we can capture it, and then it's off to find Rayquaza. Ooh, and those takedowns. I would be very upset if Relicanth went down to recoil damage. Okay, Relicanth, come on. Okay, we've got Rock Tomb. Last Dive Ball. Then we have to swap to Ultra Balls. Ultra Balls. Where are the Ultra Balls? There we go. I guess Relicanth has a low catch rate. Now that I think about it, Relicanth does have a low catch rate. There we go. Got Relicanth, the longevity Pokemon. Pokemon that was once believed to have been extinct. The species has not changed its form for 100 million years. It walks on the seafloor using its pectoral fins. Alright, now we're ready to go. Head back into Setopolis one more time to heal up. And then it is off to the races to find Rayquaza. I think Relicanth is another one of those Pokemon that could benefit from something. Maybe a regional form, or I think an evolution. I think an evolution would be good. Like a full-on regular old evolution, not something like a Mega Evolution or Gigantamax. Which, speaking of Scarlet and Violet, I do hope that Scarlet and Violet goes ahead and introduces some regular old evolutions. There's Liquid Ooze. I thought Liquid Ooze was in this game. That is right. As of a thing, I hope they introduce some evolution. evolutions, you can probably introduce some evolutions for Pokemon that need some. Because one thing about the modern Pokemon games is that their Pokedexes are small in terms of introducing new Pokemon. And also small in terms of not introducing a whole lot of evolutions for old Pokemon. I throw my whole heart into this. Sienna. Look at that, our hunt for the fish Pokemon has done wonders for Teresa. Already up there, heading right into level 40. Which is good, because I'm thinking that everything in the gym should be around that level 45, 46. Or maybe 47, 48. Other way, around the mid-40s. That's what I'm expecting. Pair of love this. Oh, love this. Speaking of Pokemon that need some love, Love Disc could certainly use something. You had more heart. I need to cool down now. I think I'll go for a dive. Check out this sculpted body. I'm more cut than a black belt. Pablo. Okay. And that should be level 40 in the bag. Cavell is only at level 41, so you're right up there. Oops, too strong. Not bad at all. Yep, you're not bad at all. I'd like to get to know you more. What's under here? Nothing? And the bag is full. That's something to think about. Nugget or candy. Trapinch, pans. Let's do Trapinch. PP max on Surf. Or wait for... Okay, wait for Earthquake and then teach... Boy, that works. Alright. Now we have to find our way eastward. Or westward, excuse me. We're heading towards Pacific Log. Level 17. Let's see, the path to Pacific Log. Was it? Okay, here's Route 127. $128. $129. Say, hey, let's get on with it. Read. Spiel. Great round steel Pokemon. Sharpedo. Beat, unbeaten. That's it, done. There's nothing for a loser. Time for me to beat it home. This is my first triathlon. I'm all tense and nervous. Chase. I'm gonna say level 41 is enough. Roar! I failed to win. I'm all tensed up, I won't be able to give it my all. Dalton. What's the hurry? Let's take it slow and easy. Surfing isn't as easy as it seems, isn't that right? Tisha and Clarence. Nut punch. Faint attack. Oh my, I wanted to relax a little more. Winning sure isn't easy. You have your sights set on the Pokemon League? Keep at it. Don't you hate making mistakes when you're in a rush? That's why I try to take things slowly. That's good advice. Taking things slow and steady is hard in the heat of the moment sometimes. It's definitely worth it. Now let's see if we can push Renata a little bit up level-wise. We're not gonna get very far with what the level 9 tentacles. That's what happens. Switch Renata back for Igna. Route 130. What a surprise! I didn't expect to see a trainer out in the sea. I think we should battle. Rodney. "16 Psychic." Okay. This kid's awfully tough. Your eyes have that look of someone who's experienced harsh challenges, and Juan, it suits you well. More challenges ahead. We've got to get you another move. Okay, we should be getting close to Pacific Log. In the deep blue sea, my shattered blue heart finds comfort among waves. KT. As I was saying, we need to get you some new moves. Having to rely on just Psychic for the entire game is not going to be suitable. I could teach moves like Thunderbolt, but I don't want to do that. Like the vast blue sea, the world of Pokémon spans depths beyond belief. The world's children dream of one day becoming the Pokémon champion. Floating on the open sea like this, it's peaceful. Santiago. Ooh, Tentacruel. Time to really put your psychic powers to the test. And okay, you're strong enough to one-hit the Tentacruel. Good stuff. Another test. A super high HP of Whalmer. Critical hit. I need to be a little less peaceful. Swimming and battling like this, I'm one happy guy. Let's try and get a double battle. The people of Pacific Log are a peaceful bunch. They never get angry. That goes for me too. If you can beat me, I'll give you some great information. Kevin and triathlete Talia. Psychic. Staryu is a pure water type, I believe, so Psychic will do. And then Spiel is water ice. Oh dang, that was a strong Aurora Beam, critical hit. Oops. Oh, did I lose? Oh wait, I'm not angry, honestly. Boy, you're strong. There's an odd place nearby. There's a huge tower there. Why don't you go take a look? Oh yes, a huge tower. Something like a pillar that reaches towards the sky. The sea is teeming with Pokémon. It's not easy swimming, I tell you. Recharge. Whole Pelipper. This won't be one hit. This will take two at least, right? Pokemon raised by trainers are seriously tough. Yes, I'm wiped out. Going's easy, it's the leaving that's the hard part. Will I have any energy left to make the return trip? You'd better. Speaking of energy, hopefully Pacific Log is just ahead. Why do men love bathing suits so much? They are all on me. Carta. Sea King solidly took 2 psychics. I'm out of my depth. Maybe it's not my bathing suit that makes men look, it must be my beauty. The sea, the sea. The sea as far as these eyes can see. I'm sick and tired of the sea. I see. Herman? And there we go, Fernato's running out of attacks. Tentacruel. Maybe I have ether in my bag. Bored I am by the sea, but swim I must. I'm a born swimmer, that's what I am. River Stone, Fire Hit, Lava Cookie. We'll work together as siblings and take you on. Relly and Ian. guess we'll go with Mimic. See if we can mimic something good. Wow, takedown misses. Rollout is not a great choice, but I guess it's better than nothing. Those rollouts are getting dangerous. Come on. I missed the takedown. Rollouts. Good. Couldn't win, even though we worked together. People of Pacific Log are together with the sea and Pokémon from the time they are born. You know how Pacific Log is a floating town? So whenever there is the sea, that is a part of Pacific Log. Hi, sweetie, wait. We should battle, you and I. Susie. Okay. Mega Drain. You're tough in spite of the way you look. You see a guy over there who whines that he's bored of the sea? That's all talk. He's hopelessly in love with the sea. And there's Pacific Log. With its unique design. Some of the cities in the Hoenn region are really great. Like themes and designs like Fortree and Pacific Log. They're definitely among some of the most unique city designs, oh, and Sutopolis too, in this series. So, we will leave it off here for now. Thank you for watching. Please comment and like and subscribe. We're trying to reach 400 subscribers by the end of the month, so I would greatly appreciate your subscription if you'd like to see more content. And I will see you all next time. Until then, take care.